Within this lecture, you will be chanting out, as it were, verbally, a lot of positive affirmations, and these will help you in many different ways. There will also be free PDFs within this lecture that you can print up and take away with you. So what is an affirmation, and what does it do? How does it work? Well, in short, an affirmation is something that helps us along our journey in this life. It's something that we can use to strengthen our goals, to strengthen our mind, maybe our personality, maybe our spirit. And these affirmations work by repeatedly going over the same thing all the time. You could be reading something all the time so it fixes in the mind. You could be verbally saying something out loud repeatedly through repetition, that fixes that and strengthens that in the mind. Or you can write something down on paper. And when we continue to use affirmations and do this practice over and over and over, we see that we get a different mindset. We get a more positive mindset, and we also start to believe in ourselves. The mind starts to believe what we are thinking and dwelling on in this moment in time. So we get strength, and we get strength within our goals. So the mind clicks in, and where it didn't believe first of all, because you've repeatedly gone over things again and again and again, you're now retraining your mind to believe things from a different angle. You actually see things from a different angle. And of course the other thing we have is the law of attraction. What we think, and what we see in our mind is what we attract back into our life. So it also works in that way also. So let's look at just two ways now of doing an affirmation. Well, one way of doing an affirmation to help strengthen our thoughts and mindset is by writing something down on maybe a note, leaving that in the diary or a calendar, or maybe a sticky note, and leaving that note at our eye level, where we will know that we have to walk past that note and see that note every single day. Maybe if we're dieting, just to give you an example, it might be a good thing to put a sticky note on the outside of your fridge saying, what type of food you need to cut back on and you're not allowed to eat. Or leaving a sticky note on the mirror, so you see it when you brush your teeth. Or maybe on the inside of your front door as you leave for work. So all these ways work. So that's just one way of doing some good affirmation techniques, by writing it down. And of course the other way to do these positive affirmations is to verbally read them out loud. And what this does, by going over and over and over repeatedly, you hear yourself saying these things verbally, and then they go back in your ears and into your brain, and hopefully stay there. If you repeat them enough, like I say, the mind starts to believe, and you get strength from these affirmations. So there's lots of places you can get affirmations. There's free ones out there if you know where to look. I've given you some free affirmations on the sheet to print up yourself. You can also make up your own affirmations on any subject that you need to get strength in. So we're going to start these affirmations right now, and what I want you to do is copy the sentence I say to you. Okay, so I'm going to say a sentence, And then I'm going to pause, and then it's your time to repeat that sentence either in your mind or verbally out loud. But when you repeat it, you need to really believe what you're saying. Okay? So get yourself ready. Here we go. So you can have your eyes open or closed, it doesn't really matter. And these affirmations are very positive, and they're all about you. So repeat after me. I am loved. I am loved. This year, I am clear about all of my goals I wish to accomplish. I only draw in positive people to my life. I am a confident person. I am a confident person. I have learnt to let go of all my negative past. I will win this race. I am powerful. I have forgiven myself for many things in my past. I am now giving myself permission to be happy. I now love myself, my body, and my soul. I now realize that my past has made me into a beautiful, stronger person than I was before. Everything I plan this year will come true for me. Everything I plan this year will come true for me. I will not let other people control me. I am attracting into my life positive energy and positive people. Each day I understand my life and myself better. I am grounded. I am focused on exactly what I need to do next. I am focused on what I need to do next. I give myself permission to slow down some days. I love the child in me. That child keeps me young and alive. I love the child in me. That child keeps me young and alive. I have the strength of a huge dragon. I am joy. I am grateful for every single thing I have in my life. I let go of all fear. I now forgive all those people that have hurt me. Today, I can and will cope with any problem that comes my way. I am strong. I am in control of my own life. I now realize that I have power over my stress and over my anxiety. Meditation really does help put me back in this moment of now. I have more power inside of me than I have ever tapped into. I have more power inside of me than I have ever tapped into. I am loved. I am needed. When I get stressed and anxious, I realize that I can control these things. When I get stressed and anxious, I now realize I can control those things. When I suffer with depression, I realize that I've been through this before and I will be okay. Life is so good. I have purpose. This brings us to the conclusion of this lecture on affirmations, and I now look forward to joining you on finishing up and going through the conclusion of this course. Thank you very much.